Welcome back to the review space. In this list, we look at the top 10 strongest Pokemon in the third generation of games, including Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. This list will only include newly introduced Pokemon from Generation 3. Here we go. Number 1. Rayquaza. The ultimate dragon and flying Pokemon, Rayquaza, or Rayquaza, pronounced in Japanese, is a legendary powerhouse with incredibly high offensive strength. Rayquaza's base attack and special attack are both 150, with overall base stats of 680 in total. Serving as the master of the Weather Trio in Generation 3, Rayquaza would spend millions of years above the clouds and descend to Earth during conflict between Groudon and Kyogre. This flying dragon also served as the cover mascot for Pokemon Emerald, being the prominent legendary you can catch before facing the Elite Four. In later generations, Rayquaza is the only Pokemon to Mega Evolve without using a Mega Stone because of its high consumption of meteoroids. Number 2. Groudon. Groudon is an ancient ground-type Pokemon capable of expanding continents and raising land. It possesses high attack with a base of 150, along with strong defense of 140, good special attack and hit points, combining to an overall 670 base stats. Groudon served as the mascot and legendary exclusive of Pokemon Ruby, with Team Magma attempting to awaken it in order to expand land mass for Terra Firma Pokemon. This physical sweeper can take out many opponents, particularly with moves such as Bulk Up, Rest, Solar Beam, Earthquake, and Eruption. Number 3. Kyogre. As the counterpart to Groudon, Kyogre is the cover mascot of Pokemon Sapphire and represents the water type. This legendary marine beast is blessed with incredible special attack of 150 and special defense of 140, with an overall base stats total of 670. Kyogre is said to control rain clouds and cause downpours, which expand sea levels, then going to deep sleep after fighting with Groudon. One of the most powerful special attackers in the game, Kyogre is a deadly offensive Pokemon that can sweep through entire teams with a full-powered water spout. Number 4. Slaking. The final form of Slakoth is Slaking, the world's laziest Pokemon that likes to eat grass all day without moving around too much. Apparently, Slaking will save up all its energy, then release it full force when it has to fight. Slaking's base attack is a mind-blowing 160, with solid HP of 150 and total base stats of 670. Slaking is incredibly strong, but suffers from the Truant ability, and is only capable of attacking every other turn. Aside from this hindrance, Slaking is still one of the most statistically impressive Pokemon from Generation 3. Number 5. Latios. As one half of the legendary dragon and psychic duo Latios and Latias, Latios is a male-only species Pokemon. It has an overall base stats of 600, with its strongest assets being special attack, special defense, and speed. Latios can fly quicker than jet planes and is intelligent enough to understand human speech. With offensive moves such as Psychic and Luster Purge, Latios is a powerful special attacker who can support any serious competitive team. Number 6. Latias. Latias is the female half of the legendary dragon psychic Lati twins and has stats similar to Latios. Its base power of 600 emphasizes on special defense, with Latias acting as a pseudo-tank with defensive moves such as Calm Mind and Recover. Its signature move, Mist Ball, is a special psychic attack with a base 70 power and has 50% chance of lowering the opponent's special attack. Latias can appear invisible because its body is covered in glass-like down, which refracts light. Number 7. Metagross. Metagross is a physical powerhouse with a base attack of 135 and base defense of 130. Its dual type of Psychic and Steel was unique for Generation 3 and can inflict tremendous damage with moves such as Meteor Mash and Explosion. Metagross has 4 brains which can outcalculate a supercomputer and can even float in mid-air after tucking its 4 legs. It is a pseudo-legendary, having a 3-stage evolution, slow experience gain compared to other normal Pokemon, and an overall base statistics of 600. Number 8. Salamence. Possessing high attack, special attack, and good speed, Salamence is an offensive striker with good variety of moves to choose from. Its natural moveset include Crunch, Dragon Claw, and Double Edge with the ability to learn Earthquake, Brick Break, Iron Tail, Flamethrower, Steel Wing, and Sunny Day. This pseudo-legendary flying dragon falls in the same category with Metagross, Dragonite, and Tyranitar, having a 3-stage evolution cycle and slower leveling up. Salamence grew wings after dreaming about it for a long time, but can rampage out of control and scorch everything in its surroundings. Number 9. Jirachi. One of the rare mythical Pokemon you can only obtain officially through special event, Jirachi is a Steel Psychic hybrid Pokemon with fairy-like traits. It falls asleep for 1,000 years and can only wake up to grant wishes for 7 days. Just like Mew and Celebi from previous generations, Jirachi has base stats of 600 and an even 100 for each category. Jirachi is able to learn many powerful moves, including its signature Doom Desire, a special steel attack which works like Future Sight and does 140 damage. Number 10. Deoxys. Originating from a space virus, Deoxys is a bizarre mythical Pokemon that has different forms depending on the game version. For Ruby and Sapphire, the normal form of Deoxys featured 150 base attack, special attack, and speed. For Pokemon Emerald, the speed form of Deoxys has incredible base speed of 180, while Fire Red has the attack form of Deoxys, and Leaf Green features the defense form. Regardless, its base total is always 600 and can learn the powerful Psycho Boost attack, which deals 140 damage and sharply decreases the opponent's special attack. So that's it. Those were the top 10 strongest Pokemon from Generation 3 and the most statistically impressive characters in the games. Many legendaries were introduced, particularly several dragons and psychic types, to give the games a bigger roster of powerful Pokemon than ever before. As the Pokemon hype died down from the mainstream by the early mid-2000s, the 3rd generation Pokemon were often forgotten by casual fans, and never got the notoriety and recognition of previous generations. Still, despite all this, the 3rd gen gave us my favorite Pokemon of all time, Zangoose, and the awesome legendary Titans, Regirock, Registeel, and Regice. On that note, this has been another episode of the Review Space. Check out the channel for more videos, stay tuned for another top 10, and until next time, ciao!